Enemy runner advancing.
Hello everybody, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a few things. One of those things are my new LDR, which I'm absolutely in love with, and another of those things is just my current favorite loadout to use in the Crucible. So starting out, we're going to talk about just my overall loadout, then we'll get into my LDR because I know a lot of people are probably interested in what the role is and just how I feel it plays in general. But starting out first, I am using the Hawksaw. Now this is the new vendor Hawksaw that I talked about in yesterday's video that has counterbalance, small bore, and perfect balance, I think it was. I don't know. It's got all the balances that gives it all the stability, and I have never felt, okay, not never, but it's been quite a long time that I've felt this confident using a weapon. And what I mean by that is, if I see two people shooting me at the same time, I feel confident enough with this Hawksaw that I can actually take on those people 2v1 and end up being victorious. I feel really confident in my ability to outgun not just one person, but multiple people at the same time. And that feels awesome. It feels really, really great. So if you haven't checked out the vendor Hawksaw, I would definitely 100% recommend it. I recommend it over the future War Cult one because although that is a god roll for a pulse rifle, I just love the way the Hawksaw feels. I don't know what it is, maybe it's just Suros rifles in general, but I just love the way that they handle, they feel a lot more accurate, and I don't know, I just feel more comfortable using the Suros ones, the Omelon, whatever they are. You know what they are. The little, yeah, Suros stuff. I like them. So this entire gameplay is me using my Hawksaw and my LDR. I get some really nice headshots, and yes, I'm able to not necessarily quick scope with it, but I'm able to kill people really close up. I don't have an issue with that. I haven't noticed any issues with that since the sniper updates. It's, yeah, you have to get used to it. If you're using short gaze and ambush and stuff like that, you definitely have to get used to the scope a little bit, but it's not enough of a change to stop people from using it as a mid-range or close range weapon. It might just stop people who aren't as good with sniper rifles from using it in those situations. Now let's get into my LDR, because I was fortunate enough, and I know how fortunate I am. I was able to get the LDR in either my first or second Vanguard package. It might have been my first one right after I did my Nightfall, and you get a crazy amount of reputation from doing that. I think it was then that I got it, and when it dropped, I was happy that I got it, but it didn't have very good PvP rolls on it. It has Firefly, which is always useful. It does have long view, but it doesn't have anything like hidden hand. It doesn't have quick draw. It doesn't have any of that stuff. So I was like, okay, this is actually a pretty good role for PvE, and I was really looking forward to using a different sniper in PvE. But then today, I thought I would just take it into the Crucible because although it isn't my perfect role for a sniper for Crucible usage, I wanted to just see how the LDR felt, because the LDR felt good last time it was here, and I wanted to see if it felt just as good coming into year 2, and boy, does it feel nice. Even without my quote-unquote perfect role, I am in love with my LDR. Absolutely in love. I'm now grinding for more LDRs and longbows. I want all the new snipers, but I'm absolutely in love with the LDR. I'm in love with my new setup, and I would highly recommend, of course I can't say highly recommend that you guys pick up an LDR because you can't buy it, it's RNG, but I highly recommend that you guys do get the Hawksaw and keep grinding for that LDR because it is totally worth it. So this is the role that I have. I mentioned it a little bit, but this is the full picture of my LDR, and man, I have a new lever in my life. It makes me very happy. So let me know in the comment section, what is your favorite weapon that you have gotten so far with the April update, and I'll speak to you awesome people later. Bye.